This is the Colby College Alumni Memorial Flagpole Base in Waterville, Maine. This is a granite base of a flagpole that is meant to commemorate the alumni of Colby who gave their lives to the service of our country in some of the most important U.S. wars. First erected on Miller Lawn in 1948, this monument had four different faces that depict either the years of the Civil War, World War I, World War II, or the purpose of the monument itself, respectively. After stating the years, the face splits into two columns that descend with the names of all those who gave their lives in that war. The monument features text from Ralph Waldo Emerson's address to Colby College from August 11, 1863. The quote reads, "Who would not, if it could be made certain that the new morning of universal liberty should rise in our race by the perishing of one generation? Who would not consent to die?" End quote. The design of the base, although simplified, takes directly from war monuments done by the Romans. It is similar to the commemorative columns of Roman emperors, such as the columns of Marcus Aurelius, Trajan, and Antonius Pius.
The volute is emblematic of Roman column capitals. This can be seen while looking at the Arch of Titus, a type of commemorative monument used to celebrate military victories and the power of the Roman Empire, constructed in 81 AD by Emperor Domitian after the death of his brother and predecessor. The arch was built at the summit of the Sacra Via, a key point along the triumphal route, and is space for the triumphal chariots and soldiers to enter through. As you can see in the Arch of Titus, composite Roman columns have a scroll-like shape and a fascia, which is the horizontal band below the roof of a Roman temple, both of which are stylistically seen on the four corners of the base. However, the volute continues down in a sideways design on the base.
This flag base is intrinsically connected to war and remembrance, just like Roman war monuments. However, the flag base is focused on celebrating the individual soldiers alone instead of some general strongman figure. It is also much more modest in design. The bases of commemorative Roman columns were intricately designed and had motifs and symbols symboling Roman imperial power and apotheosis. The memorial flag base at Colby is much more simplistic. Take the base of the column of Antonius Pius, for example, which depicts the apotheosis of the Emperor Antonius Pius. Apotheosis is the process of elevating someone to a divine status, a practice that began in Rome with Julius Caesar, in which the Senate made him a god after his death on the Senate floor.
Additionally, like the Roman war monuments, there is an element of procession. For the Romans, one of the most important celebrations was that of the triumph. This was a citywide parade that was bestowed upon the generals by the Senate in order to welcome back to the city and celebrate their victory. And this ceremony was one of the highest honors a Roman citizen could receive. And the ceremony began with the procession from the triumphal gate in the Campus Martius to the Temple of Jupiter on the Capitol, passing through the Forum and the Via Sacra. Many of these war monuments would be placed along this triumph route in order to be a part of the celebration. This flagpole base has a similar connection to procession, with the pole being in the middle of Miller Lawn. Individuals who are touring campus or going to the Miller Library steps must follow the path around or by this base. Additionally, this flagpole base is connected to another path that connects it with the other war memorials on campus, with there being a path down from the monument to the war memorial for the alumni who gave their lives in Korea and Vietnam.